Good morning. It's Julie again. I'm getting ready to run out the door, but I wanted to stop briefly and make this video for all the oily goodness, day 3, and favorite oil, number 3. And so today we're going to be talking briefly about Sacred Mountain. How do you like that? How do you like how chewed up that bottle is? It's very much used. Actually, I keep this big bottle because it only comes in small bottles. And so I fill this one up and keep using it over and over. But it's one of my other favorite oils. I heard Gary Young talk once about Sacred Mountain and how if you put it right here on your throat, that it will give you voice, give you more confidence to speak out. Hey, Kim Brommelkamp, how are you? Long time no see. Getting cold out there in Iowa. Anyway, it's cold here. It's only like in the 30s. Anyway, we are talking today about Sacred Mountain and the power of Sacred Mountain to help ground you and to make you feel good and give you empowerment. I love Sacred Mountain. I really do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do like I did yesterday so that you can understand the power of the oil, because when Gary formulates these, he takes particular time in noting what oils are going to go together and synergistically do what he's wanting them to do for the people who end up using them. And so Sacred Mountain is made with a couple different conifer oils. That means spruce and fir trees, all those are conifers, and those are known to be very grounding to people. And so you know me, I'm always a little bit hyper and a little bit anxious, and so grounding really does help me get through the day. And so that's the oil that I've choose today. Now, I'm not going to put any on because I already did. I've got it all over my body and I'm smelling wonderful. So we're going to go through the ingredients that was chosen to put in here for our benefit. So because it has the conifer oils, it creates a feeling of protection, empowerment, and grounding, or it can anyway. This blend is used to help you feel more secure and sacredness within yourself. So, a lot of times we spend days, and I know I do this a lot, beating ourselves up for this or that, or for not saying something just right, or saying something off cuff, or not doing something that you might have, should have, did, or whatever. You know what? We got to stop doing that. And so, because this oil has such a high frequency, it will help. It supports good thoughts and positivity. And so that's why I love to use it. Yang Lang is in here, and that helps support that male female balance in your system. It opens you up so that you can be ready to receive love and also give love. A lot of times when we have a lot of stress and stuff on our shoulders and things are going on in our lives, that gets shut down. And so we need a little support to help sometimes to get through that and to be the better person that we know we are. Okay, and so there's spruce, which helps ground the body. Yang Lang, which helps open us up to self-love, confidence, joy, and peace. Now, who doesn't need more of that? Although I know you, girl, you're out there in those fields with your horses every day. It's like when I think of you, I just think of you in a zone of loveliness. Anyway, okay, so Yang Lang, spruce, fir. So there's fir in this one, and it is also one that helps with anchoring your soul, grounding you, and making you have a feeling of empowerment. Those are really powerful things, in this day and age when we have so much stuff on our shoulders. Okay, cedar wood. It's not giving a whole lot here, but I know cedar wood is a very calming oil. It is very, very high in, I hope I say this right, sesquiterpenes, which help to just go right through your olfactory valve, open up your brain and get it ready for activity, thinking clearly, positivity. But because of its calming capabilities too. It's very helpful to help you sleep a restful sleep. Um, so those are the oils. There's 4 of them in this sacred mountain. And like I said before, I heard Gary Young give a talk once. He said if you put it right here on your throat, that it will help you be more confident. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Patricia and Morgan. Good to see you here. I hope your day is starting out well. Anyway, to put this oil on your throat to help give you voice and confidence and empowerment. And so that's why I love this stuff. Not just that, though. This stuff smells absolutely amazing. The conifers and the ylang-ylang together, it's just the best smell. And so how do you use it? It says that for the best strength, empowerment, grounding, and protection, you can put it on your solar plexus, on your brain stem. You can put it right on the crown of your head or the back of your neck, all the standard places for sure, behind your ears. On your wrist. It even says you can put it in one of these bottles. Remember I showed you one of these the other day? Put maybe 10 drops of the oil in one of these bottles and then top it off with some water and maybe a tiny, tiny bit of witch hazel. And then you have a perfume. Ooh, a spritz to put on so that it will last for the, for the day. Now, several of these, I know cedarwood and I believe the spruce, those are a heavier noted oil, so they're going to last a lot longer than say like a lemon. So anyway, I'm trying to hurry here because I know I'm on the clock to get out of here. Okay, so what body systems does it help? Mostly the emotional balance. So it's going to help your nervous system. It's going to support your nervous system and your emotional balance. So if you haven't got this in your arsenal, I'm telling you, I suggest it. Buy yourself a gift. Use those ER points and go get it because it is something everyone should have. The frequency is really high. It's 176 megahertz, which may not mean anything to some of you who are listening to this, but the higher the megahertz, the more open your brain, the more oxygenating your brain, just feeling good is you could just take it and literally sniff the bottle and feel the grounding and the oil taking effect on your systems. So it also brings out in the book, and I also heard Gary say this too, that the deer and the animals find their places of evening when they go to sleep. They lie down underneath the spruce trees or the fir trees, all the conifers, because they know what's it called, instinctively that will help ground them, take away any angst they might have, and then make them feel secure during the evening while they're resting. So I thought that was pretty, interesting. The Indians use this a lot for getting more spiritual awareness. And so why wouldn't we? Right? Okay, so that's my thing for this morning. Day 3, number 3 of my favorite oils ever. And I hope that helps you. Go get it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I love these short and sweet educational videos. And I love you too, my dear. Thank you, Leah. And I do. You know what's so funny? When I wanted to do this series, I knew that many of the oils on here were going to be emotional oils because that's what I use. I use those to help keep me grounded, keep me focused, keep me moving forward, keep me motivated, and thinking in a positive light. And so that's what these oils do for me. And so a lot of the oils I'll be discussing are those emotional oils. So anyway, Kim, it was nice to see you. I need to tap into your videos a little more often. I've just been so busy and can't. Roxy, it's nice to have you here. And Leah, of course, I love you. And I will talk to you probably later. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon.